Hi everyone, I'm Helana from DIY Homestaging, and today I thought I would take you into my own kitchen and just give you an idea of what I would just initially do, just a quick little fix, just to sort of, I guess, show you that little things make a big difference. And although I'm not selling my house and I'm not going to go to the extremes of rubbing and scrubbing and getting it perfect, you'll kind of get a bit of an idea that little things do make a difference. And so welcome to my kitchen, and let's go. I'll show you how it is now. I think when you're homestaging, you're getting your house ready for sale, you really need to have a look from the buyer perspective. So you walk through your house and like, you'll be noticing different things to me, because this is my house. I don't really notice anything. But of course, you're going to be probably noticing all this stuff in my fridge. A fridge is really, really important. I honestly believe that you should have a completely clear fridge. Definitely get rid of the certificates, get rid of the school holiday programs, and get rid of photos because it's just a very messy, cluttered look. And you want people to be coming into your kitchen and going, "Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, boiling hot tap." All these little things that you can actually easily miss because you're too busy being distracted by, what did you get that certificate for? So yeah, that sort of stuff. Not a good idea. So just get rid of it because it's just messy and cluttery. And it's fine for, obviously, if you're living in your house, but for selling, it's just not a good look. So just don't do it. And then yeah, just try to keep stuff pretty clear. And that seems to be the best way to go about it. I hope you've kind of got the idea that yes, it's those tiny little details, they add up to being a really effective part of your presentation. If you've got lots and lots of shims at the door, your coat rack is just like loaded with coats and jackets and all sorts of sweaters and stuff that you don't even use, and then your fridge is all cluttered. Maybe you even get a really messy fruit bowl like I've got there. That's where it's a good idea to simplify things and just put maybe a bowl of lemons or a bowl of Granny Smith green apples. Something simple. And that whole principle is just to cut out any distractions. So as you're looking at my kitchen now, you'll see, I'm sure the very first thing that you saw would be the drawers in the front. Okay, so they've got a green frosted glass in front of them, and they are my worst nightmare. Okay, I would never have them again. Okay, they might suit someone, an executive couple with their children. Maybe that's not even a problem. Actually, I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, it doesn't matter what you put in there, you see it. And so I kind of never thought about that, because when I see this kitchen in a showroom and fell in love with it, of course there'd be nothing in their drawers. Well, I didn't think of that, did I? Very clearly. So that was 7 years ago when I was younger and stupider. But anyway, I won't do that again. Anyhow, so yes, you'll see that is very, very distracting, having all those things there. What you're going to need to do, really, I think, would be, well, this is what I would do when I'm selling. I would take all that stuff out of there and get rid of it. So it is completely clear. Otherwise, put stuff kind of right at the back where you're not going to see it. So they do still look like they're being used, but they're not, they're not vacant and empty for an odd reason. But I'll show you what else I have here. Okay, so you kind of got a bit going on. It's not super messy or anything, but it's just distracting. So I've got I don't know, there's a little book, it's my to-do list there, and some handframe and keys. All this sort of thing. Your Goldilocks, your rubbing brush, and all that sort of stuff. Stainless steel soap to get rid of the garlic and bad smells. I'm using whatever from your fingers. And then I brought this fruit bowl here, which is fine for our family, but it's jolly messy looking fruit bowl. Your kiwi fruit, there's avocado, there's bananas and mandarins, oranges, apples, all sorts going on in there, pears. So it's just kind of messy and cluttery, and you think, well, that's just kind of a normal fruit bowl. Yes, it is a normal fruit bowl, but it's incredibly distracting. Who would think? But it does, it distracts people. And it's not like a pretty look, it's just kind of a mumble jumble bunch of colours together. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So over here I've got just a random one of the kids' drink bottles here, and so you can get rid of that. Even this here, it doesn't really matter, but you probably just better to get rid of it. You know, there's a little coffee maker and a teapot. Yeah, it's just not great. I've got some herbs that kind of look half dead, give it a good look, and a plant that's sort of struggling to survive. And I've got on my recipe folder for the food bag. So yeah, it's just kind of stuff, but it's not like heaps of stuff. You know, it's probably the fridge. Doesn't really look like a show home fridge, does it? The best option is to have a completely clear fridge. But I mean, if you're selling sort of a family home and you're pretty certain that another family is going to be buying this house, then there would be kind of nothing wrong with having, say, you know, those ABCs of the little leapfrog set on the fridge. You could leave just that. But really, I think you'd almost better just to get rid of it. I mean, certainly don't have photos or anything up there. It's just not a good idea. And obviously, like, you can't see what's behind you. Out from here, we've got all water, so we probably on the waterfront. And our view is going to be what's going to sell this property. You know, going to be a good chunk of the reason why people want it. And so when they come in here, of course, we don't want them to be like, oh, you know, like there's just so much going on that they don't know where to look, and they miss just going, oh, wow. So yeah, you want this to feel just really relaxed and easy on the eye, so that they can focus on that view. You know, even like things like this, you kind of just lose some of the detail, and you might go, oh wow, that's a nice tap, you know, if they can actually see it. But yeah, so just get rid of all the little bits that you kind of go, wow, you know, it's like a chunk of stainless steel. And then people start to wonder like, what's that? So yeah, I would say one of the biggest problems people have is that they think people don't care. And people will tell you that they don't care, which is so interesting because the amount of people that come and look and see, you know, what stuff gets on the fridge, you can't help yourself. And I must admit, sometimes I hope when I go to openings, I kind of hope there's like some pictures, only because I'm extremely nosy and I like to see what they've got. But am I looking at the house or am I looking at the people? Cut out distractions so that people are focusing on points that you want them to focus on. If you've got like an amazing scullery, don't have it so jam-packed that it just looks awful. Be a bit more minimalistic so people are just like, wow, so much room. Just like, they're not even using all the space. And look how organised these people are. It's really important. People draw opinions about people that live there and judgments, you know, definitely. If you've got you know, an immaculate scullery and pantry, people think that you're just an immaculate and very organised person. And they'll be able to be as well if they lived in your house. Where if you're just, you know, got such a mess in there, it's off-putting, and also people wonder like, oh, obviously there's not enough storage in this house, not enough space, it's not going to fit us in. I don't want to have to live like that. I don't want to, you know, if there's not enough space, it's just not going to work for us. And so yeah, be minimalistic, start packing, you want to be moving anyway. So I'm going to do the after now, and I'll show you what we're going to change. So let's get changing. You'll notice I strategically put the video up so you can't see the messy drawers. They look awful. But yeah, they're actually some of those things are like my kids' art stuff, and they're quite heavy. So I decided, I don't have time today to do that. But yes, that's what I would do. So they're completely clean and clear of stuff. Maybe just a few things at the back. So yeah, they don't have that vacant. Obviously they don't use these drawers because they look messy when they do, or you know, something like that. Now I haven't preempted any of this either, so, but the first thing I would do, obviously, is to, I guess, come around this side here, and you can get rid of that. I mean, don't put it in your sink, obviously. Just get it out of the way so you can see, but you can actually put these things away, and don't just stuff them under your drawer, under your, like your tab, you know, the cupboard or whatever, because people will look in there and they'll see you just like stuff everything, and it's really bad look. That probably just may as well go. So that's just a scent thingamabobby. Get rid of that. And I think I would just leave. I've got a nice Savon de Marseille. How you say that? I'm not French. I did learn a bit of French, but I've totally said that wrong. Anyway, whatever. One of these nice blank soap dispensers, which I need to refill. by the looks, but they look quite nice. And if you're going to have anything there, like soap or something, make sure you choose something that's good quality. Again, you don't have just these supermarket soaps because they just look nasty. And they just look nasty. Just don't have them. You better not have them than to have them, exactly. Okay, so that would be fine. I would either, you could just leave it there actually, it would be quite fine just here with my candle, a little Luminology candle, which smells lovely and it looks very nice. And obviously now this fruit bowl. So yeah, that fruit bowl is just not good enough like that. And what I would suggest doing is, I've got this bowl here which I grabbed out, but not too bowl, a little flattery thing. You'd be much better actually to have like a glass bowl. However, this is what I've got, and sometimes you just have to use what you've got and still make a difference by doing that. And so now I don't think I have enough lemons, definitely not. Oh, my neighbour chopped these off her tree, so these are oranges. It's the blood sugar tree. Hope the tree survives. So then yeah, just choose one colour. So we're going to go with oranges. A simple exercise, just because that's what I actually have the most of. And so yeah, if you do have some orange, say you have an orange tree or a lemon tree, make sure you get the nice looking ones. I mean, some people say, oh yeah, I've got a lemon tree actually, and then or orange tree, and then you see their fruit bowl full of oranges or lemons, and they actually have got all like spots all over them. Don't just go out and buy a popular bag. It really will look, I mean, at least for your photos, it will look so much better. I would definitely recommend doing that. Now, so yeah, that's looking a hang of a lot better than the messy fruit bowl that I did have. So just pop that over there somewhere out of the way. And my herbs, I think they probably should just go because they kind of look good. Also, it's a good idea to turn the lights on. I know some real estate agents don't think it makes a difference. I think they're just too lazy to put them on. It does make a difference. It just kind of makes everything come alive. Put them on. It just looks better. So, yes, lights make a difference. I don't know whether it will make a difference actually. Just here right now, but it does. And make sure, yeah, you have like, I mean, that doesn't look entirely tidy, but just tidy it out and make sure you leave it a bit sparse. So you've just got maybe like 3 things there and maybe 2 things there, and it looks like there's plenty of room. You know, you don't use it all at the same time anyway. So yeah, get rid of it. Look, people want to make sure that they're going to fit into your house, so they're going to have space. And then yeah, so all my keys and stuff over here, get rid of them. They don't need to be there. Find someone else for them. Your batons. Put your drink bottle where your drink bottle belongs, in a drawer somewhere. Sometimes I must admit, sometimes I'm tempted to leave, like, we have a plumbing company and I have an importing company. And Skipper Turkish Towels is one of my brands. And it's very tempting to leave it up there. And I think it looks alright. But again, this is where home sellers become unstuck because I think people, it won't matter. Probably that one is quite smart looking, but I am also incredibly biased. Yeah, there's always going to be something as a home seller that you're going to just not want to get rid of. And yeah, that will probably be one of my things, I think, that free advertising. So, but you could leave that leaf forward. It's up to you. I mean, some things they don't matter too much, but they can make a difference. I think the more minimalistic it is, the better though. I mean, you still want light. If you had it completely clear, it would look a little bit sterile. And yeah, you don't really want that because you don't get nice feeling from that. They have like some living plants, and I mean, and proper fruit. Like don't have fake fruit. Please don't. And do like have a nice tea towel. Like don't just have, like either have no tea towel or have a nice one. Do not have a rag. Do not have something awful. These ones here are my Skipper Turkish towels, and they are amazing. So I may as well give a little plug to these because I've been using this. I only got it probably about a month ago now. But I've been using it for a couple of weeks and I love it. They're so observant. So they look nice and choose a colour that obviously works with your decor. So and just have it over your oven door or something. Just quite nice, and it just kind of softens the look actually. Anyway, it looks livable. That's a big word. Anyway, yeah, so it's not perfect. I haven't done a perfect job. I haven't rubbed and scrubbed and cleaned it, and I haven't spent basically any time. But you'll see just in those few minutes the difference that it made. It looks a lot more streamlined. You could, as I say, you could get rid of that if you thought, no, I want it just to be that clear. Yeah, there's lots of things I've been playing around with it and take photos. Photos are really a good idea actually. Where the photographer comes, if you really want to make sure that your photos are excellent, I definitely suggest taking some photos. Take a before photo and then take an after photo, and then look at that after photo and pick it apart. Like really pick it apart and try to make it better, because the better your photos are, the more likely you're going to get buyers to actually want to come and view your property. You've got to remember that your photos are so important. A lot of people won't even go to see a property that doesn't have good photos because, well, why would you? Why would you waste your time? Time's precious, and you have to entice people. And I mean, that's kind of like your first open home. That is the very first impression. And someone's looking at those photos, you want them to go like, wow, that looks really nice. You don't want them to go like, jeez, can you see what I'm looking at? Actually, is there a house there? Some stuff. Yeah, so it's important. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching.